Alright, we're here talking about the MMP 2.0 Compact. Um, Excellent gun. Stainless steel barrel and slide coated with Armornite. The grips are phenomenal. In the box it comes 4 different grips: small, medium, large, and medium large. It arrives with mine arrived with the medium. This one is the medium large. It has the smaller beaver tail. It also arrives with 2 15-round magazines. It comes with 2 of these base extensions, so you can put them on 17-round magazines, and they fit like the full size. So you have 17 rounds, but with the compact slide. And really, the slide's not all that compact. It's the same size as a SIG P320, a Glock 19, PPQ. They're all about the same size. It carries well. It comes with metal sights, 3-dot sights. They're functional. This particular gun has, it's kind of tricky doing this through a camera, but this particular gun has over 1,000 rounds to it already. I carried it for a little over a month to see how what I felt about it. It has a 4-inch barrel. Overall length is a little over 7 inches, 7.3. It comes in at like 24 ounces, so it's not the lightest of the guns in this category, but it's well balanced. It feels good. Now, like I said, I carried this thing for probably 5 weeks or so. I don't have a holster for it yet. So what I did, I haven't had a chance to make one. So what I did was, I have my, this is normally what I carry in the winter. It's a SIG P320. And to my surprise, the holster fits well enough. It holds well enough. It's not perfect, but it stays in there. So I've been using this for the past 5 weeks. And like I said, it worked well enough until I can get in the garage and camera. So I get into the garage and make the holster, dedicated holster for this one. It's an awesome gun. There's no other way to describe this thing. It's a really, Smith & Wesson hit a home run with this. It is well balanced. It's sturdy. The triggers, everybody says it's much improved. I didn't find a problem with the original. Well, I didn't shoot the original one as much, but the ones I have shot in the past 2 or 3 years, the triggers are nice. This is actually better. They're getting better. But for me, you get used to a trigger. I don't really change out anything on my guns. They usually stay stock. With these back straps, they hug just a little bit too tight. To change them out, you have to turn this little key back here, and you pull them off. The larger ones tend to squeeze a little bit too tight here and cause a little bit too much friction. Now you can heat this up and open it up a little bit, which doesn't really bug me, so I doubt if I will do that, but you can. I've seen other people do it. The 17-round magazine with the spacer gives you a completely full grip. I mean, my finger goes right down to the edge of that to that base plate, to the very top of the base plate, which for me is good. The regular one that comes with it, pinky comes off just a little bit, maybe a third of the pinky overhangs. Excuse me. Overall, excellent gun. Natural pointer for me. You need to, it's like anything, you need to put it in your hands. You need to test it yourself. Well, my opinion about this and my opinion about that are just that, my opinion. That's how I feel about them. That's what I think about them. And you really have to decide for yourself. You can get a general idea, and that's fine. But really, there's nothing beats going in range, putting them in your hands, testing them out. I have over 1,000 rounds for this thing. Trickle pull when I first got it is like 5 pounds 14 ounces. Now it's about the same. It's mileage may vary. 511. I usually do a sample. 515 of 5 pulls. 515. So that's how it's pulling today. Oops. 510 and number 514. Average 5 pound 13 ounces. So it really hasn't changed that much. It's just amazing. I can't stop mentioning that grip. It's just unbelievable. And because of the way it points for me, it's kind of it's an 18-degree angle, and it is just it hits where I'm pointing. You know, it's well balanced. Now I carried this for a little over a month. It's well balanced. I prefer a smaller pistol. I've been carrying that Taurus PT 111 G2, and I keep going back to that gun because it's almost the perfect size, you know, and weight. I forget I have it on, but this one we're talking about this one. This one is just like that SIG. The balance, the weight is good. It prints a little bit more than those subcompact guns, but a lot of people carry this size gun, and it works great. It worked great for me too. It wasn't it's not uncomfortable or anything like that. It's just I know it's there. After 8 hours, I know it's there. Whereas the smaller one, single stacks, or that Taurus, you can forget it's there. After 8 hours, it's not a big deal. 12 hours, you're okay. But again, that's my opinion. This thing does rub against your skin. It's not unbearable. It's the only time you really notice it is for me jumping in and out of the truck, out of a car, and you'll feel a slight rub, and it goes away. Again, it prints a little bit more than the other guns. That's a down thing for me. That's a downer for me. And the size comparison, it's the same as a SIG P320, a Glock G19, and the Walther PPQ. Everything seems to be about the same size. Now the trigger, you have, what is that? It has that hinge on it, so it's hard to tell you how long that take up is. But there is some take up there. It's a good amount of take up. You come to a wall, all right? And then the brake. It's nice. It's nice. Reset is also short and crisp. It's a good gun. I enjoyed it. I'd recommend it. To break it down. Pull the mag. Take the lever down. Now you can take this apart without pulling the trigger by activating this little piece of metal in here. It's a little lever that if you push it down, you won't have to pull the trigger. I don't have a problem pulling the trigger. It doesn't bother me, but some people, they don't. So you have an option. So by doing it that way, it just slides right off. And here's that piece right here. I push it back up. But normally I don't even use it. But if you forget to push it back up, once you insert the magazine, it'll put it back into place. It'll put it right back into position where it needs to be. Polymer lower, large guide rails. They're beefy. Smaller than some, bigger than most. Well built. Well built. Has a piece of steel built into the polymer to give this front edge some rigidity, and there is no flex whatsoever on this thing. And you do that comparison to other guns, they move. Mag release, good position, works well. The slide itself, stainless steel, barrel stainless steel. Again, this gun has over 1,000 rounds through it. Captive guide rod, flat spring. Barrel, also stainless steel. And you can see the wear at the hood here. And on the back here by the lockup. All in all, decent build quality. And here's the thing. These things, now, and again, this has over 1,000 rounds on it. It does not look like it's taken the wear pretty well. It's not showing any signs of holster wear, even though that's not the right holster that I've been using for it. It's for a SIG P320. It's holding up really well. Really, really well. Now here's the thing with MP. It's not only is it a quality gun, not only is it a really well built, well finished pistol. It's accurate. It's well balanced, and street price on this thing is like $425, $419. That's $120, $130 less than a Glock 19. That's $150, $170, $80 less than a SIG P320. And it's just as good. In fact, it's easier to shoot. It's easier to point and shoot. It's a great value. I mean, it's just unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. I like this thing, as you can tell. Bring it back, lock it up, and she's good to go. Function test. Trigger, nice break. You can see that. Here's the reset, nice reset. All in all, it's just a good gun. It's a really, really good gun. Well, that's I hope that helped. Let's see what happens with the next one.
Take care.